Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. So the Primal Lord Blightshroom of Season 4 is going to be coming out to global server very soon. We're on the VN server and I'm going to show you guys the current top 3 teams to run. And the good news is it is a very free to play friendly Primal Lord. These teams are probably going to be the best you can run even on day 1 until maybe further testing is done. Okay, so we're going to lead it off with the third best team, but also a pretty good free-to-play friendly option from Prince in Love with the Dragon Roar artifact. Real Fresto in front of Mikola, Illusion Fresto in the back on the Graveborn faction talent tile, Valka buffing up attack speed of all 4 allies here, and Shamir in the upper left corner, Ludovic right up in the front. Now, the reason Graveborn, or really in general Fresto and Ludovic, are so good for this Primal Lord is it completely prevents you from casting your ultimate. So heroes which deal HP per second damage, they are basically the favored ones for this Primal Lord because you're not going to get damage off from ultimates, and also your attack is going to be reduced during this boss fight. So this is the third best team, and this was the best team until further testing was done. So maybe even on day 1, this could be potentially one of the top teams. But other than this, we have a really good Mauler team, which is actually currently the second best team available, and it is from VN Min, using Odie, Smokey, and Mikola. Now again, it will be using Fresto and Ludovic because those are going to be the 2 key damage dealers. It will be using Mikola because after casting her ultimate 1 time, she will not need to recast it. Your front 4 allies are going to be prevented from casting the ultimate for the whole match. However, Mikola being the rearmost is going to be allowed to cast her ultimate. But if you're going to run a comp like this, you will need to have Mikola at Supreme Plus. Otherwise, it is not a good idea. Because if she's not at Supreme Plus, then she's not going to have the permanent ultimate active, and you're going to lose out on damage. But either way, it can still be a decent option. But of course, it's going to be a big jump when you get her Supreme Plus upgraded. Odie in the back, Real Fresto in front of Odie, and Illusion Fresto will be on the Mauler faction talent, Smokey right up in the front to be healing and providing attack buff to your team. This is a top performing team, and as is mentioned, this is the second best team, and it is again very free to play friendly. Most players, if you've been playing for any period of time, should have all of these heroes built up on your account, and with the Dragon Roar artifact, another solid team. Now finally, the overall top team is going to be using Daemon, and this is the positioning for the overall top team from the testing done on the VN server. Again, credit to VN Min. Big thank you to him and the whole VN server for coming up with these teams. But Real Fresto in front of Shamira, Illusion Fresto in front of Ludovic, Daemon in the back. Daemon will give an attack buff to an ally who is behind him. Now, how it works is it is not going to be the rearmost ally behind him. For example, like, with Faramore. Like, if Faramore were in this position, he'd be buffing Mikola. But for whatever reason, Daemon is buffing whoever is behind him or to the left of him. So Ludovic is going to be the one who is going to be receiving the attack buff, which is really important because we're going to show you a replay on the damage output. But basically, like we said, Fresto and Ludovic, these are the 2 key damage dealers for this fight. And so you want to attack buff either one of them. And Ludovic is going to be the best option here. Ludovic on the faction talent tile as well. And now, why is Daemon so good, and why is this a tier above all the other teams? It is because Daemon not only gives an attack buff, but he also has some HP draining effect from his playtime plunder. He'll have an HP drain effect, which is basically going to be considered as HP pure damage, basically. HP deduction damage, like Ludovic, like Fresto. Yeah. So that's why Daemon, this is the overall top team. And even for day 1 of Global, we're going to have Daemon on raid up recruitment. So this is the top team for day 1 of Global as well. So with this Daemon team, my viewer, who is overall a pretty budget account, has managed to take rank 2 position, almost 1.9 billion damage. This is the team that he ran. This is the formation. And with the Graveborn faction talents maxed, Dragon Roar artifact maxed. And look at the damage output. Daemon does even more damage than Ludovic, but both are dealing, and even Fresto are dealing, that pure HP deduction damage. Shamir is dealing just true damage, that's why her damage is lower. But overall, this is basically the top team. Ideally, you would want to have most of these heroes upgraded to Supreme Plus. If not, we'll just take a look at the replay. If not, I mean, if your Fresto is even at Supreme or Mythic Plus, he'll get the job done and be good. And Daemon, the thing with Daemon and Ludovic, if you ascend them further, their damage is going to increase. Because each time you ascend a hero, it is going to increase their stats, mainly their attack, and that is going to increase their damage output. And that is why it's going to be very important, like ideally, to get your Daemon. If you're planning to use him in this 12 team, it would be ideal to get him Supreme Plus. However, if you want another great breakpoint, it would be just getting him to Supreme, because then you only have to do 6 copies to get him to Mythic Plus, give him Acorns up to Supreme. He's then basically has most of his Ascension stats. It's even possible for you to upgrade his exclusive equipment up to plus 10, even plus 15 if you want. But eventually, if you want to max his damage output, you will want to have Supreme Plus. But I'll make a video exactly about Daemon and what my recommendations are and how far to pull for him. But Daemon is looking like a must-have hero for everyone as of right now. So as you're seeing here, Mikola is going to have healing, Ludovic is going to have healing. Healing is going to be very, very important for this Primal Lord because it actually deals quite a bit of damage to you. That is why Ludovic is basically a must-have. Even at the end, Shamir and Mikola go down, and there's nothing you can do about it. But they are the lower forms of damage. It's mainly the Daemon, Fresser, and Ludovic, and they survive all the way right up until the end, until they go down. So yeah, that is basically going to be Primal Lord in a nutshell, Blightshroom. These are the 12 teams as of right now. Of course, when it comes out on global server, a lot of testing will be done. Potentially, there will be some optimizations in the formations. However, when it comes to the top heroes for this Primal Lord, it is definitely going to be Fresser, Ludovic, and Daemon. I have no question. I can bet 99% it is going to be these 3 because they are the highest damage contributors, being that pure HP deduction damage. So Fresser, Ludovic, and Daemon, these are going to be 3 key heroes. And then if you're going to try to build a team around them, it only makes sense to complete the Grey Worm faction talent and then run a hero like Mikola who can have her ultimate for the whole fight even after just casting it one time. So, and also give the attack buff for your team, that 20% attack buff by having the Honor Arena control. So like in every way, I feel like the team has reached its maximum value. Maybe there could be a replacement for Shamira that could be better because Shamira's damage is low, but it does seem like she's the best option. So anyway, guys, that is going to be it for this Primal Lord. Good luck on day 1. And as always, if there are any major updates and even after some testing on day 1, I will be showing you my runs and my attacks as well. So I will keep you updated on the meta and all of the top teams for you to get your top score. But your levels are going to matter here, so do level up for the day before using your attacks, because then you're going to get more rewards or higher ranking when you attack after you're leveling up. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. If you're not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, please smash that subscribe button. Also, feel free to join my AFK Journey Discord server. There's a link to that in the description of this video. And finally, if you're thinking about making a purchase in AFK Journey, please use my affiliate link for the official Farlight store. There's a link to that in the description of this video and a pinned comment. There's the best way you can support me at no extra cost to you. So thanks for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video, and until then, everyone, peace out for now.